Hi guys, Bobby here for Peak Performance Academy, and today's Coach's Corner, mobility within your training. So, a quick subject I want to speak about, and it's something that people ask me a lot, is in terms of how much mobility training should you do alongside your strength training or your cardiovascular training. So it's a mixture of everything. So you look at mobility. Mobility is an area that allows you to get within positions. So if you look at training wise, you'll have certain positions you need to get to, certain hip flexion, ankle flexion, shoulder flexion, so certain areas that your body is required to go in to contract a certain muscle. So mobility is going to play a massive role there. So should we build some mobility into our training if we're doing predominantly weight training? Yes. If we're doing predominantly cardiovascular training? Yes. So mobility is so important because it allows the body to stay supple, it allows the body to get into positions and not get tight from certain things we're doing on a daily basis. Like somebody that's at a desk job all day, they're probably going to be typing. You see the internal rotation of the shoulder, they're probably going to have very shortened pecs, and that's going to pull them into internal rotation. So mobility there to open up that thoracic spine is going to be really important, and that's something they're going to struggle with in the gym floor when they're trying to train their chest, when they're trying to train their back, is you need that thoracic extension. So really important. So what I would say with mobility, and mobility crosses boundaries of activation work, band work, and just general stretching. I would set alone time to do this. I would definitely set time where maybe you're training 2 days in a row and you might have a rest day. I would use that rest day as my mobility day, and I would do a stretching class there or a stretching routine. With 100% I find personally myself and anybody I have told and coached on this, it to be hugely beneficial, guys, because the thing with mobility is mobility allows you to get into positions. Then we train stability within the position, and then we add load on top of that. So the first part of that equation is mobility, and a lot of the time injury can lead off of a problem from the standpoint of you don't have the required mobility in a certain position or the stability. So the body then is under undue stress. The body will always want to survive. It'll always go to the midline, the strongest part for that. So a lot of the time with people, they might hurt their shoulders in pressing, they might hurt hamstring or quad or glute or a hip flexor in squatting positions. And again, it's just the required mobility and stability isn't there. So mobility training, guys, 100% essential in your training, whatever you're doing, cardiovascular wise, strength training wise, any type of training you're doing. Again, for somebody who does a lot of cardio, say for somebody who does a lot of running, you have that upright posture, you need that mobility in your hip flexors, you need that mobility in the hamstrings, glutes, quads. You need to be mobile, you need your body to be supple because you're doing a lot of running and stuff like that. So again, it's going to play a massive part in anything you do across boundaries of any sport. So quick tip, you're either on your rest days or on a training day, definitely get to a stretching class, guys, or get to some type of yoga or something like that would really be beneficial to you. And once you make your body more supple, you're able to get into positions you probably previously weren't. Then you can train stability in that position, and then you can make that stronger for you if you're trying to grow your legs, your arms, your back, your chest, whatever your goal is in the weight room. Mobility is going to play a pivotal role in your progress. So that's important to think about, guys. Okay, if you'd like to hear, you find us at peakperformanceacademy.com, all our social media platforms, also our YouTube channel, Peak Performance Academy, and our podcast, Reach Peak Podcast, which is live every Monday at 6 p.m. Please subscribe, review, and again, if you have any questions, guys, please shout out. Don't be afraid to ask. Have a great week.